What's up, guys? We're back finally. 2026. This is going to be our first new product rip of the year. We have Topps Stadium, and I bought this off of Topps when they did the pre-order. So of course we got the hobby box here, we got our blaster, and we got our mega. Just note, the mega doesn't say that you're guaranteed an auto. I'm hoping we hit one, but if not, you know why. So we're going to start off with our blaster box here. And this one, you guys can see the stuff right here, 6 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. So we're gonna get 30 cards. And this one comes with that one exclusive lava parallel. So I'm actually really curious to see what that looks like. And I haven't seen too much of this product rip. It is release day, but the cards have looked pretty good. And there's been really good action shots, which is what everyone's been asking for, right? So I'm excited about that. And before we start the rip, I would say that I'm chasing a Hunter Campbell auto or any cosigner auto, so any dual auto essentially. All right, 6 packs. Let's get to ripping. There's definitely been some cool cards pulled out of this, and I was a little worried at first when I first saw the images, but the more I see of it, the more I like it. All right, so we got Bilal, Yasmin Lucindo, we got a Sugar Sean right there. That looks good. That's a cool picture. Paul Craig. So this is going to be our chrome card right here. Chrome stock looks really good. And then this is going to be our teal Brendan Allen. Let's see what else we got. Hit something big. I feel like we're due for something big, right? Alonzo Menafield. I'm gonna have Joaquin Buckley. Gene Silva on the chrome. That's nice. Fighting this weekend. Oh, very cool. All right, cool. So this is one of the inserts. Division. We got Diego Lopez, D-Lo in the house. That's a cool insert. I think this one might be a little more rare than some of the other inserts. I'm not really sure though. Deuce Duguetta on our teal right there. And just like my first thoughts on it, this is of course like the paper stock, but these are some nice looking cards, and I really do like the action shots on this. So let me just go ahead and do, until we find some better cards to replace it with, we'll put D-Lo up there on the Inst Division. All right, here we go. Manon Fiorot, Marlon Vera holding up the flag, always cool. All right, our chrome's going to be Tom Aspinall. There we go. Will he be back? We'll see. Sepia on the Brandon Moreno. And then our teal Fareed Bashrat on the rookie card. And then finally, after 6 long weeks, we finally get UFC 324. So we're going to be having Paddy Pimblett fighting Justin Gaethje for the interim. I'm excited about that. I feel like a lot of the real UFC fans, I feel like they're thinking that Justin Gaethje is going to win. But I don't know. I feel like Paddy Pimblett's going to take it. All right. Valentina Shevchenko, Kai Kara Friends doing the haka. Carl Williams on the base rookie. All right. Caitlin Sermonera, right? All right, so this is going to be a black foil. All black. I think these look super cool. I definitely really like these. It's just like one of the more common. And then we got Eduardo Mora on our rookie card there. I definitely think they got some cool refractors in this set. You don't get too many numbered though, I noticed. All right, Morgan Charcuterie, Daniel Marcos rookie card. This is going to be our chrome, Yair Rodriguez on the chrome. Oh, this is our lava. This has got to be our lava right there. Oh, that looks pretty cool. It's almost like the wave refractors from chrome of last year, which would be 2025. All right, this is going to be our power-packed Rose Namajunas. I'll be honest, I do not like that design. I really don't like it. And we got BSD on our teal. Okay, so cool. So that is going to be our lava. And this is like a nice thick chrome card right there. That one's pretty sweet. I like that. All right, let's see if we can get anything in this last pack of the blaster. All right, Derek Lewis fighting tomorrow against Waldo Cortez. Jan Blachowicz. Naimov on the rookie. Israel Adesanya, that's going to be our chrome. And then we finish out with Lupi Godinez. All right, so we're just going to roll right into the next one. We're going to get into this mega. Let's hope that we get an auto out of here. 6 packs per box, 10 cards. No. Okay, cool. All right, let's see what we get. And then in this one, as you can see, we're going to get 3 X-Fractors. And those are going to be exclusive to the mega. And also, another exclusive for the mega is going to be the orange refractors. Go ahead. Boom. Got packs out here. Toss that to the side. All right, so these ones are a little thicker. Got more cards in here. Let's see what we can do in here. All right, Trevor Peek on the rookie. We're gonna have Alex Perez, Wei Lee, Michael Morales. And sorry, I'm going to be going back and forth between the horizontal and the vertical. RDR on the rookie. Yasmin. Here's going to be our Sergey Pavlovich. That's going to be our orange. That's going to be the mega exclusive. That's pretty cool. Oh, chrome auto. All right. So we did get an auto, and it's going to be Bass Rutten. That's so funny. When I opened some of the other boxes, I forgot what the set was, but the Combat Anthology, I pulled a Bass Rutten auto. All right, so that's pretty cool. All right, Dan Ige on the teal, and then we're gonna have Derek Lewis popping up again. One thing I noticed about this set too, like even if you're not a big fan of the fighter, right? I didn't really grow up with Bass, so I don't know too much about him, but the pictures are just so cool, it doesn't even matter. Like, the card's just going to be cool. All right, Charles Oliveira. I actually really like that image. That one's pretty cool. Umar Nurmagomedov, Saeed Nurmagomedov, Imavov. A lot of OVs going on over here. Ankalaev, Adrian Yanez. Oh, my stack is getting a little crazy over here. Umar Nurmagomedov. Oh, that looks clean. Look at that on the black. That looks really good. I like that. All right, this is going to be our Special Forces insert. Manon Fiorot, Vicente Luque. It's backwards for whatever reason. On the teal. All right, and we're going to have our first X-Fractor is going to be Adrian Yanez. I do like the X-Fractors in this set. And some of the other chromes in the past, I haven't really liked them too much, but I think I like them better in these sets. All right, we got Rob, who just recently lost his title to Jan, JDM, Ismail Bonfim, one of the Bonfim brothers, Andrade Fakhretdinov. We got Brian Ortega, Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. Oh, Vinicius Oliveira, rookie card orange. That's cool. We got here Manel Kopp and Miktabik Oralby. That's going to be our chrome. That's a cool picture. I'm a big fan of Oralby. We got his auto right back here. You can see it. Yeah, he's on a hot streak right now. Excited to see what he can do. All right. Albazi, Vitor Petrino, Lerone Murphy. Will he get the title shot? Michael Morales. Another RDR. Yasmin. Our chrome is going to be Zellhuber. And then looks like we got a Dustin Poirier. Let me see what insert this is. Hype Machines. All right, that's going to be our Hype Machines insert. Christian Rodriguez on the teal, which is not numbered, by the way. Then we're going to have another Andrade on the X-Fractor. And I'm looking at the time here. We're racking up the time, so I'm going to kind of blow through some of these. Tony Ferguson, Joe Pfeiffer, another Miktabik Oralby, Volkanovski, Eamon Zahabi, Corey Sandhagen, Paulo Costa on that Secret Juice, Arnold Allen on the orange, fighting tomorrow, Rene Aldana, Boom, Tatiana Suarez. I haven't seen her in a minute. I don't know when she's coming back or who she's fighting, but she's fun to watch. All right, last pack. We're starting off hot. Alex Pereira, Kevin Holland, Weston Wilson, Bilal, Alonzo Menafield, Manon Fiorot. We're going to... Ooh, there we go. Out of 199, Joshua Van. Rookie card. Very cool. And this is going to be a dynasty of the Spider. Melissa Mullins on the teal there. And then Fakhretdinov on the X Factor. Okay, cool. So that's a fun hit right there. Big Josh Van fan. I know people are upset the way that he won, but the guy can't help how he won. At the end of the day, he was ready to fight. He showed up, and he won the title. So we'll see who he fights next. This is going to be Tatsuto Taira. I think that would be a fun fight. If not, I guess maybe just wait till Pantoja, because he actually looks like he's already back in training almost immediately after. So we'll see. We will see. All right, we got 2 live autos in here. You're guaranteed 1 numbered refractor, but I've seen a lot of people getting 2 numbered refractors. So let's hope for the best. And we're going to kind of skip a lot of these base cards because there's a lot of packs in here. All right, we're going to have Ilya, Aljamain on our chrome, and we're going to have Rose on the red. And in the hobby box, we're going to get 1 red foil refractor in each pack. It's going to be the last one. So let's see. Kind of move through these. All right, Mike Breeden. I'm pretty sure, I don't think... Ooh, look at that. Roman Dolidze on the black. That's like some Game of Thrones stuff right there. That's really cool. All right, Destiny on the Carlos Prates. So for this one comes with Destiny, which is going to be for the people that are, you know, aiming towards the title. And then Dynasty will be the actual champions. All right, Diego Lopez on our chrome stock. And then we're going to have a Gilbert Burns fighting Sean Brady right there on our red. All right, let's get some of these, sorry. All right, let's see. Piotr Jan, new champ again. Danny Barlow. Tabitha Ricci, Baby Shark. Yadong fighting Sean O'Malley tomorrow on the chrome stock. And Wonder Boy right there. What was I gonna say? I had something I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, last year, not 2025, 2024, I never got gold label, but I just didn't really like it. So this would be the equivalent this year. And okay, we got something to 99. But these ones to me look way better than the gold label. All right, Trevor Peak out of 99 is going to be Macy Chason. All right, I can't say I'm too happy about that one, but that is a cool looking card though. All right, Special Forces, Zell Huber, Casey O'Neill on the chrome, Destin Poirier. Finish up that pack. We're not even halfway through the hobby box. So Carlos Prates right there. All right. Wei Lee, Charles Oliveira, black and white. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Matej Gamrot, and then that's like a green right up there on the stadium. That's cool. Like that. Rose, Ilya on the red. I like that. Big fan of Ilya. I like the popular guys. I know some people think it's too mainstream, but to me, they're popular for a reason, you know? Him, Conor McGregor, all those names. I'm a fan. I think that's our chrome stock card. All right, Saeed Nurmagomedov. Yeah, that's going to be our chrome Morgan Charriere rookie card. Looks pretty cool. Our power pack is going to be Peyton Talbot, Leon Edwards on the chrome, and then we're going to have Victoria Dudakova on that red right there. All right, 2 more packs and we'll be officially halfway through. John Jones, look at that top hat, man. What a guy. All right, Marab, JDM, Ismail Bonfim brothers, Gilbert Burns on our chrome. We're going to have Mike Breeden. Pretty sure he's not even in the UFC anymore. I'm pretty sure he got cut. But hey, I mean, he's got a card, right? Okay, let's try and... Some of these are kind of stuck together. Vitor Petrino, up-and-coming heavyweight. Mauricio, okay. All right, I like that. All right, so we got Rufy, Mauricio Santos. It's going to be a base auto, but it's Rufy. So how cool is that? We're going to go ahead and sleeve this guy up. I always say, man, if you're going to get a base auto, obviously it's not ideal. But there's just certain guys where you're okay getting that base auto. And right now, I'm okay with that base auto. Pretty cool. All right, we'll put him up here for now. Hopefully, we can replace him. We'll see, though. All right, on the Insta Vision, we got Shavkat. Hoping to see him back soon. Imavov on our chrome. Jan on the red. All right, we're halfway through. Let's see what else we got. We got one more auto live. We should have at least one numbered parallel. Let's see what we could do here. Asu Alambayu on the rookie. Jailton Malhadinho. Verna Janjiroba recently fought for the title against Mackenzie Dern and lost. Gaziev on the rookie card red. All right, this one's giving, that one's working me. It was working me. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's hope our auto's not in here. Nicolau, I saw him live at the Apex. Ariana De Silva. That's a cool black. Let's go. Dynasty. Charles Oliveira. Paul Craig. Meatball Molly McCann. Now making her name in the boxing world. Pretty sure she won her first boxing match after the UFC. Always like to see her do good, do well. Arnold Allen. All right, here. This is going to be gold, not numbered. Tabitha Ricci. Yuri. Verna on the red foil. I still feel like we could do it. Also, I've never hit a redemption. If we could get a redemption here, a good one, that would be pretty sweet. Movsar, Evloev. Power packed on the RDR. Cyril Gahn's going to be our chrome. Yuri on the red. That one fits. Yuri looks good with that red background. All right, Miranda Maverick. All right, looks like we got some color. All right, Verna. Wonderboy Thompson on the green. Tatsudo Taira on the chrome. And another, Tatsudo Taira on the red. All right, we're down to 3 packs. There's one more auto live in here. I feel a big one. I feel like if we get 2 base autos, I feel like I'll be, oh, here we go, Hunter Campbell. Let's go. 2 base autos, I'll be a little disappointed, not gonna lie. Kai Kara France. Nick the big oral buy on the Special Forces. Our boy, Hyung Sung Park on the rookie. Matej Rebecki. There also is a lot of image variations on here. I don't know. I think that would be in place of an insert. I don't know how like noticeable they are. I've seen the rookie alternate, and that would be easy to spot, but I might have to go back. It's basically, if you look at the back, right? That's okay. If you look at the back here, it's anything over 200 on the number. So this one's 158. Anything over 200 would be the image variation. Yadong, Rebecki, Aljamain. Dang. All right, it's coming down to the last pack here for this second auto. Let's see what we got. Is it going to be a color? Something big? I feel like we haven't hit anything like major. We'll do this whole one. All right. Zell Huber, Mandela Mosh, Rose, Curtis Razor Blades. We got 2 base autos. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. We got a double on the Curtis. We got the Yadong. 2 base autos. Not too stoked about that. I definitely like the guys. Like Rufy, like Curtis. Bass is a legend. And this one's going to be a refractor. But I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed with these boxes. And I don't think we got any numbered. This one was out of our Mega. Or one, it was either the Mega or the Blaster. So that's, I'm going to have to go back and check. Maybe I missed it. Maybe you guys saw it and I missed it. But, all right, so this is going to be our Lava Parallel, Yair Rodriguez. And try and get this in order. This is going to be out of the Mega Bass Root and Auto. This, I believe, at this point was also out of, what's this one, out of the Mega or the Hobby? This Josh Van? I feel like this was out of the Mega, but there were so many packs, you never know. All right, Mauricio, Curtis Blades. Can't be too disappointed though. These are pretty cool looking cards. On-card autos. So, and then we got, you know, one of the Nth Divisions. I don't think that's super rare or anything, but. All right, guys. Overall, I do really like these cards. If you can get a box for like $150 or less for a hobby, I would say go for it. Some of these guys are like reselling for $175, $200. I just think that's a little ridiculous. But overall, really cool pictures. I like the parallels, on-card autos. Yeah. All right, guys. Enjoy UFC 324 tomorrow, and we'll catch you on the next rip.